Think nails, think Tammy Taylor.
Let's go back to the nail care range. Now, people are talking about this nail care range because you've introduced it about 2 years ago. It's is it longer than that? 2 years? It's more than
About
2 years.
it's 2 years and about 14 months since franchising was was started.
Yes. Now, why is this nail range so special now?
Why is it so special? Our product is free of harmful chemicals. Okay, that's the nail polishes. We give a guaranteed non-lift to our clients. So you can go, for the first time, you can go overseas for 4 weeks and you can come back and the nails will still be there. She's my witness. At least we have one witness here. But we, if you go on to...
Maybe I can better explain this.
Yeah, maybe.
So men, we don't really see a lot of things going on. If your wife doesn't change her hair color like 180 degrees, we don't see it. So the question we fear most is, can you see what I've done? And we just want to run.
Because you can't answer.
You can't answer. So what I experienced on a personal level was that Mel always had her nails done with acrylic. But there's no other brand that can claim that within 3 days you won't have one lift. Now, what that lift means is if only the nail came off totally, it would not be a problem.
Yeah.
But one little edge will lift. That'll get caught up in their hair or clothes. And then it's an OCD effect that kicks in. So the woman will start tearing at this one little
Fiddle.
and they'll fiddle with this piece of nail, and eventually, as soon as they can get hold of it with their teeth, they'll tear this off their nail bed, taking off 4 of the 7 layers on their natural nail. So that's the first problem. Second problem is whenever we went on holiday for longer than a week, we'd have to take super glue.
Yeah.
Because the problem now is if this nail starts lifting, your acrylic nail, then that creates a vacuum and almost like a greenhouse effect for what they call greenies. In other words, fungus, which then can be passed on to other people.
Yes.
So it posed a very big problem. So what made this product stand out for me was the fact that the longest I've ever witnessed someone wearing these nails were 3 months without one lift. So if you walk into any Tammy Taylor salon and you claim that your nails have lasted 8 weeks, we wouldn't even look up. And in that 8 weeks also, so the first problem for women is that they would have a lift. The second problem is that the other products aren't chemical resistant.
8 weeks, that's a very long time for a nail to last.
I don't suggest they go for 8 weeks, but they've pushed it. As women, we will wait until the very last moment and then we'll go and do our nails.
Because sometimes people would say it's not just about the cost. It's even if the cost is more expensive. My grandmother used to say, if it's less than expensive, you will pay more in the end. Is that the case that you find with Tammy Taylor?
Yes, definitely. We have the most innovative, cutting-edge product in the world. That should give you the answer. That's Tammy Taylor nails.
But what makes it different is that it is also chemical resistant, which means if a woman has her nails done in a lighter, actually any shade, and they would touch ingredients like curry, the nail would immediately discolor. Also, if she put on any other brand of gel, it is not UV resistant, which means you'd have a wedding on the Friday, you have your nail treatment done on the Wednesday. If you go out into the sun, you start with red nails, you'll end with orange nails. With Tammy Taylor, not even the voting intakes on this.
Yeah, we've got pictures of
Wow.
So don't go and vote twice.
So, right now, you go on holiday and you buy less Bostik or whatever glue it is that hold it together.
No glue.
But if you do end up with the lifts from whatever else you used, we have the #1 fungus cure in South Africa, which is called Thymalize. The strongest amount of thymol until it becomes pharmaceutical. So this will cure any fungus on your nails, your toes in 1 week.
Sure.
Is that so?
1 week, yes.
Fungus in 1 week.
Yes.
There you have it. These are the things that I'm talking about. Technology is absolutely fantastic. But let me get back to Optify. The application of Optify, we talked about the product and how you use it, Piet, but it is not as simple because people need to actually go into a salon. Is that the case?
That's true. The salons are trained to prescribe the right treatment. So I think the active ingredients, the retinol, you need to know what you need at which age. So the salons are trained by Optify in the labs to almost prescribe the right product for your skin.
Yolandi, let's talk to us about the training.
With the training, we won't just give anyone training. Of course, when they have to, especially when it comes to our professional, we have to have qualified therapists. So I think a lot of people, if you walk into Edgar's or call it any retail store, there's always ladies selling products. And if you ask them, are you a skincare therapist? Do you know something about the skin? They say, oh no, I'm studying for this and this. But they'll explain to you what you need to use. And that is the scary part for me. So because we're part of a medical facility and because it is such a medical range, which initially started out only in the plastic surgeons and dermatologists. That's where most of these products you could find, where now we have extended it and more towards the therapist. But they have to be qualified. And so when there's the girls that doesn't have their proper qualification, then unfortunately we can't stock the active. So we do help the franchises to get qualified people to make sure that they can prescribe it correctly. Because otherwise, for the nail technicians, they are brilliant with it as well. But it's nice to have a therapist or someone there that you can just have backup and ask, is this correct? But I have to say, our training is quite extensive. So I know that by the time they prescribe, they know what they're doing.
So can you take a nail technician and turn them into a...
They're welcome to retail, but I would always suggest still that there is a therapist or some qualified specialist when it comes to the skin specifically.
But would you be able to train them, though?
Yes, we train them.
If I maybe can interject again. So not only does Tammy Taylor stock the best of everything, and not only do we have the by far the best nail product, what Mel and my vision was to service the high LSM women that come into our salons with dignity. So we don't sell nail products, we sell dignity and pride, and we guarantee our work. So what we want is that the women that come in for this product, that she's treated like a queen.
Yes.
Talking about the queen experience, you are growing like
At
a king.
rapid pace.
2 years in the market right now. How many stores again?
We're sitting on 90 sold franchises. We're in 4 countries in Africa, about to open up in Oman in the Middle East as well. So we have distribution rights for Africa, Australia, and the Middle East. And we are just trying to keep ahead with everybody wanting a franchise. So Mel and I handpick every single couple that buys a franchise. We're about women empowerment.
Yes.
The salons belong to women, all of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Yes.
Wow.
They are all debt free. So that was our dream. And at this point, we still try to stay ahead of the wave, as it may. We have about 14 applications for franchises on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Sure.
What are you hearing from people that come to you and want a franchise, a Tammy Taylor South Africa franchise?
The number one problem that I saw was they haven't even had the nails on and they would want the franchise. I hear a lot of that. And he would say to them, no, I'm not even talking to you. You have to go and get the nails, experience everything, and
Real
then
story.
you come and talk to me. So that's what I hear out there a lot. Everyone just wants a franchise because, it's a buzz right now. Everyone's talking Tammy. Think nails, think Tammy. And everybody knows it's the best in the country. And we have opened up such a huge door for women that we give training to. So our training facility in Pretoria, we do obviously sell packages, and then we have the women empowerment.
What is the women empowerment? Tell
what
us
is
a little bit about that.
Piet can
What
tell
we
us a little
what
bit
we
more
do,
about that.
Elvis, is that we find what we bring to the industry is that we train new people to do a dyeing skill.
Yes,
Sculptured
dyeing art.
sculptured acrylics is a dyeing art.
Yes.
In
So
America,
the artisans
dyed
are
art.
dying out, right?
Yes,
People are shying away from it because
It's
it's
difficult.
really difficult to do
it's
it.
difficult, but once you master it,
Yes.
normal nails are very thin, so the moment you grow them, they break. So what women want is they want a colourful nail. We're the only acrylic brand that carries 120 acrylic colours.
Wow.
And counting.
So what we see here in front of us, that's not all. That's just the
No.
beginning.
That
No,
is
that is
2% of what
Yes.
of the stock range that we carry.
We train people, we create jobs. That is what we were talking about. We don't take normal
Yes, we
existing
don't
people necessarily in.
we don't move the
New
skill
people.
set.
Yes, we don't move skill sets.
We train new people
Yes.
into this dyeing art.
yes.
That
They
sculptured
make the
acrylic is
best
dyeing art.
therapists.
So what we do is we take young girls that normally would not have money to go to a university, and we would train them for free. So we have different packages.
Yeah.
So we have a scholar-based program where we take people that we interview and make sure that they really want to make something of their lives, and they could earn anywhere between 15,000 Rand and 30,000 Rand in our salons.
I tell you, now that is what you call empowerment.
Yes.
Now, we have a high unemployment rate in this country. In the take-up in relation to the 90 stores you have you seen a lot of young people coming through?
Yes.
Yes, a lot. All the people we train are new people. We prefer it that way because you don't get old habits.
Yes.
So at Tammy Taylor, we have every second week, we have 9 new students. It takes about 5 days of training, and then it depends on yourself how quick you will be a master nail technician.
Think nails, think Tammy Taylor.